Hello, my name is Allie, and welcome to my channel. We are back with London Detective Mysteria, Holmes' round. Let's go. He pouted as he forced the confession. That's so. She's really something. Well, no time to waste. Let's return her to Her Majesty straight away. Then, Pendleton, we'd best be on our way. Of course. I'm dreadfully sorry to ask this of Scotland Yard, but would you be willing to put out the fire?
Yes, sir. Would be our pleasure to handle it. I derped there. Salute to Chelsea.
All the officers present rushed before the carriage to give a proper salute. It feels nice to have Scotland Yard saluting us, doesn't it? I'm afraid that would be for the royal cat, not for you. I know that. I wasn't letting it go to my head. No, I wasn't. Not at all. We set off in the carriage. The entire time, Chelsea was more than happy to stay curled in my lap. I hope that bell is not so freaking loud for you guys. Oh. She was certainly a funny one, wasn't she? I don't care. The case has been solved. It's time to go home. Home? What about the party? You don't want to see the ceremony? If you want to go, then you may do so alone. We were consulted and the cat was caught. Nothing else matters. No need to be so curt, my dear friend. But I have to wonder, is she really a girl of nobility? I never got that impression when we were with her. Well, she looks as vacant as the next, but with such a frightfully aggressive personality. I'll give you that she is far from an ordinary noblewoman. Sorry, pardon me. That wasn't so Holmes of me. Do you suppose she was brought up training in the mountains? Ah, Holmes. I mean, she doesn't have that air of being better than us. She's kind. She wasn't concerned with formalities. Said that we could speak as we liked with her. And it helps that she's pretty, too. Ha! Look at you. You've been bewitched by those innocent doe eyes, haven't you? Me? Bewitched? I've changed my mind. We shall go back to Buckingham Palace. I'm curious to see if she's nibbling away at the food as we speak. Oh, wait, now? Holmes? It brings me great pleasure to see you all gathered here today. May our fair British Empire be forever blessed. And may we take this opportunity to deepen relations with our loved ones. Oh God, so bright, so bright. The ceremony had already started by the time we arrived. The figure of Her Majesty, smiling in all her natural grace, lightened the entire room. Or is it lighted? I don't know. The band carried on with the same energy, playing a jovial tune whilst the crowd applauded to her speech. Her Majesty's wandering eyes then found me among the guests. I was being escorted by Scotland Yard. Her wonderful smile broadened. Now, if I may, I shall like to introduce a very pretty friend of mine. It's like, oh, is she talking about me? No. Heartbeats, weird heartbeat sounds. I don't like that. I took a deep breath, then apprehensively stepped onto the stage with Chelsea. Your Majesty, we've brought Chelsea home to you. I was right to have faith in you. Thank you, Emily. She winked playfully, then held Chelsea before the King of Siam. The Queen winked at us. Oh my goodness, we must be special. He merely observed her at first, but soon his eyes narrowed in approval, and he stroked Chelsea's fur with the tenderness of one caring for his own.
Siamese are akin to walking jewels to my people. It has become clear to me today that Chelsea has been raised with all the love you have in your heart to give, and it is thanks to your love that she has become the happiest, most striking jewel in the world. Your Majesty Queen Victoria, may both our countries achieve eternal friendship and prosperity.
Is the cat being good because it's drunk? They are my dearest hopes as well. Her Majesty took the hand of the king, and the guests erupted in applause. The golden collar around Chelsea's neck shimmered with all the purity of a years-long bond. Today would be a day to remember, both for myself and for relations between our two countries. Meow. Oops. I forgot. Chelsea's still intoxicated. Poor thing's lost all focus. Nothing will happen, will it? The guests shouldn't be able to tell the difference when they're so far away. I hope. What a mess. It's painfully obvious something is wrong with the thing. Huh? Really? I can't tell from here. I can't watch this anymore. She's worse off than some drunkard at a pub. We ought to pray the king has poor eyesight. Jeez, Holmes, why are you having hiccups like crazy? Details. Chelsea is safe, and that's the best we could ask for. That may be so, but I would have preferred a more elegant method for ensuring her safety. Her methods must have intrigued you, at the very least. You wouldn't have come back here otherwise. Did you say something? Not a word. Oh, geez, those birds are really loud. I heard from the palace the very next day. Look, Pendleton, there's an article about yesterday's party. Ooh, I like the picture. I know the one. I read it this morning. You must be very pleased to have made it in the photograph. I am, but I'm a little embarrassed, too. In a way. That sounded weird. So many people are going to read this, and the photo is massive. It certainly is. I was right to lace your corset tighter than usual. Not that again. You made it sound like I've lost my figure entirely. We ought to clip and cherish this as your most precious memory. And now you make it sound as if my life will only get worse from here. Ah, that's right. My lady, a messenger from the royal families, came here to deliver this letter to you. From the royal family? Can you read it aloud? It would be my pleasure. Dear Emily Whiteley, I must thank you once more for finding my dearest Chelsea, but beyond thanks, I feel the need to further express my gratitude. If time allows it, please come to Buckingham Palace at 3 o'clock today. Her Majesty the Queen, Victoria. Itchy nose, sorry. Oh my! Do you see this? Shall I go? Naturally, you shall. I'll have the carriage readied immediately. I hoped you would come, Emily. Oh, I would never turn it down. I have heard the details regarding yesterday from Scotland Yard. Chelsea is home, and now that the ceremony is behind us, I wish to personally recognize your role in bringing her back to me. Again, you have my heartfelt thanks. Not at all. It was an honor to be of service, Your Majesty. And with that said, it pleases me to present to you, Emily, this recommendation letter to Harrington Academy. I was going to say Academy. What the heck is wrong with me? Do pay the headmaster a visit if circumstances permit. Another heartbeat. That sounds so weird. I was taken aback by her words. I never expected anything like this. The Harrington Academy? Why, the only one that comes to mind is known for its detectives from all across the country. Indeed, that would be the one. But I must object. I've never thought of myself as a detective, and it would raise a scandal for a lady to attend a private school. It would? They are few in number, but there are other ladies in attendance. Despite my doubts, Her Majesty's smile did not falter. In truth, I believe it will soon become commonplace for women to attend school and guide their own futures. But I've been living in the countryside until now. I can't say I know the ways of the world as a student would. I've learned a variety of subjects from my butler and studied those as necessary, but I've never been to a school. Can I really attend school? It is my earnest wish that you do. Your mother was once granted the same opportunity as it happens. Another heartbeat. God, I hate the heartbeats. Truly? My mother was a student? Indeed. She was bright, but ever so humble. Teachers and schoolmates alike adored her. I would always come to her when I felt troubled, and never once did she hesitate to extend her hand. Oh, pardon me. Her hand to me. My goodness, Queen Victoria, what have you been drinking? I had no idea of any of this. I'm still in shock you knew Mother so well. If I may, permit me to gift you this ring. Both my name and hers are engraved along its inner band. Wow. Our mother must be really special. As she handed the ring to me, I couldn't help but be captivated by its brilliant polish. Forgive me for asking, but is this your Majesty's? I have heard those who possess it are recognized as detectives under your name, but I've never seen it before. Never? Oh, but I'm almost certain you've seen it before. Have I? You will know the answer in time. For now, remember that with this ring, all doors in London will be open to you, and all assistance to at your fingertips. I gave the same ring to Holmes Jr. He has also become one of the most trusted detectives. Deservedly so, I would say. And there are more young detectives with this ring still at the academy. It warms my soul to see you now among them. I'm honored beyond words. Thank you. I squeezed the ring tightly in the palm of my hand. I couldn't bear the thought of losing it. I do fear I've yet to truly earn this wonderful gift, but that motivates me to feel worthy all the more. You needn't be nervous, Emily. You have ambition, creativity, and flexibility. All the makings of a detective. The only thing left to do is help those who would depend on your wit and courage. My faith is yours to keep. Thank you dearly, Your Majesty. I won't let you down, I swear it. I picked up my skirt and curtsied. An unexpected mystery I stumbled upon paved way to meeting new, exciting people and opportunities. Oh, geez, those birds. So loud. This would be the start of my days at the prestigious Harrington Academy. Her Majesty's ring, a symbol of being granted the role of detective by none other than Her Majesty the Queen. I'm actually going to let you guys go here. I hope you are enjoying, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.